Today you're going to be hanging out with me on a style shoot I did for a local magazine. This style shoot did get published in the magazine, which is great for my business and for advertising. And we're going to go through the whole day, taking all the detail shots, along with hanging out with a real couple to take couple portraits. For my gear on this shoot, I used all GFX cameras, the GFX 100 II and also the GFX 100S. Paired up with my favorite lenses, the 50-1.7 and also the 80-1.7. I think I also brought the 23 f4 with me as well. Also, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. We'll be talking about them later on in the video.
Oh, nice. You have oh my goodness.
So if you'll do this one for me first, and then I'm going to
See it.
the boot here.
Awesome.
So depending on your style shoot, it's actually pretty normal for your planner to do the flat lays. If the planner takes a lot of pride in their work and really wants to show off what they're doing as well, they have a lot of hands-on with a lot more of the details, not just you doing everything yourself as the photographer. So as you can see, the planner made the flat lays for me, and I went ahead and took those pictures.
Okay, I think I'm done with that one. Hello, hello. Preston is videographer. He's gonna be helping me out with recording.
If y'all were ever curious about how I do my full wedding day behind the scenes videos, you just saw it there. My videographer Preston usually comes through, and he is an awesome videographer, and he'll help me record on top of me already setting up a camera on a tripod. That's what you're seeing now. This is XS20 footage, and then I have some of his footage as well to double up. If y'all want me to make a video on how to get behind the scenes videos, let me know and I can definitely do a whole breakdown of that process. If you're familiar with my approach to flat lays, you know I'm taking photos of everything horizontally and vertically. Especially since this shoot is for a magazine, I want to give them as much content as possible for them to pick through for the magazine spread. I made a video pretty recently talking about my flat lay approach, which I will link up above and in the description below.
Thank you.
Okay, flat lays are done. Perfect. Thank you.
Now we're switching over to the table details. Typically at a style shoot, you'll have at least one of these, and you want to shoot it in a way where it's not just a single table by itself, but you want to get all the details so that couples can see what can be done in a particular space. You really want to focus on the way the table looks, the flowers, the plates, and also any name tags or table settings on the table itself. Generally, any of my closer shots, I'll use my longer lens for that. And then anything that I want to be a little bit wider and show more of the area, I'll use a wider lens. I'm pretty much jumping between a wider lens for an establishing shot and then getting all the details with my closer lens.
Can we get these two scooted over to the left just a tad? Thank you so much. I just don't want to mess with it. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you. I think that's good.
Personally, I think one of the most stressful parts of a style shoot is making sure you're getting enough shots. I feel like the whole time I'm on high alert of making sure that I get all the shots that are needed, all the angles, both wide and tight. Because a lot of vendors are coming together to put this event together to get photos out of it, and it all basically rides on you, the photographer. So make sure you take your time, double up on shots if you need to. Like, don't be afraid to do that, because it's better to have more shots of everything than to miss something after everyone's put so much work into it.
Yeah, luckily the clouds came in, so now I can see them actually. Yeah, I was worried at the 11 o'clock, but then it was like cloudy, and I was like, perfect.
If you enjoy free wedding photography content like this, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and share it with your other photographer friends. I put a lot of work in to be able to get this kind of content for you all, and one reason I'm able to make it free is because of this video's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is an online platform that will help you build your website quickly and easily. And if you're a photographer like myself and you want to start building your business and getting paid for your work, Squarespace is going to be a great place to host your photos and build your online presence. If you're thinking to yourself that making a website is going to be hard, well, it isn't at all with Squarespace. With their Fluid engine and their amazing templates, you can pick one very quickly, plug in your photos, and have a beautiful site in mere minutes. And not only does Squarespace help you with the primary website and showing off your photos, but they also have a whole bunch of other features that will help you in your business. Stuff like commerce, so you can sell physical and digital products, analytics, so you can see where people are coming from and viewing your site from. This is super important when it comes to seeing your backlinks, and also email campaigns and so much more. If you're looking for a place to host your business online, I highly recommend Squarespace. Definitely make sure to check out the link in the description below for 10% off of your first website or domain. Let's go ahead and get back into the style shoot.
All right, so this is the new one. Awesome. I love how the donkey came over and was like, bro, are you good?
So we've had the flat lays refreshed and changed out, so I'm hitting those again. And that was kind of a lot of this whole day, was going back and forth between the different photos I would be taking. Hitting the table, hitting some flat lays, stepping outside, taking some pictures of the venue, just a lot of back and forth and getting as much as I could.
That should be good. The wind is blowing this kind of.
This shot was hard to pull off just because the wind kept blowing. So I was really just waiting for the sign to fall down straight a little bit so I could get that shot. I also wish it was cloudy earlier, but then the sun came back out. You see it's throwing shadows everywhere, so I wish it was still a little cloudy, but the clouds were in and out all day.
Oh my goodness.
Me too.
Yeah, let's, because I'm like fussing with it. I got the shot, but the wind and me are not friends right now, so. But I did get what I needed, so I was just kind of fussing around with it still. But yeah, I'm seriously considering selling some of my stuff and going GFX full. The lenses are. Yeah,
For a photo or something.
that's perfect.
In the meantime, though, they're having to sew her in the dress maybe
Okay.
or something. I just got a text. So do you want to do the bar?
Yeah, I'll do the bar, and if I have some time, I'll get some establishing
The
shots.
lounge is done too.
On to more detail shots with this bar that they set up. Now again, for styled shoots, what we're trying to do is show everything out of context to give couples an idea of what they can set up at the venue. So the nice thing about photography is I don't have to shoot super wide. I can just show off this bar like it was actually set up for a wedding day. Now, one thing I didn't notice when I was taking these photos is that the candles weren't lit. So I went ahead and asked the planner if she would rather have them lit, and then we have to double up on those shots.
Amy, did you want these candles lit? Yeah, I'll double up on what I just took.
And they're
Cool. I'm probably, if anything, just gonna get pictures of you like pouring and shaking and stuff.
They wanted to show off some signature drinks with the bar, so we had a bartender come and make some drinks. Now with these shots, I always like to slow down the shutter a little bit to get some of that motion in the shake. There's no point in having it tack sharp when you have so much motion going on. So we have our bartender now making some drinks. I'm taking some shots of him shaking, pouring, and also close-ups of the drink itself. And again, you can see from the second drink that he makes, I really focus on dragging that shutter while he's shaking. And again, you don't have to drop your shutter too low since the shake is moving very fast, so you can still get your bartender in focus while also getting some motion on that shake.
Awesome. Let me shoot this over there. Thank you. Oh, could we do this one?
Yeah, we'll flip both.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I'm sorry not to.
No, you're good.
Because I'll start catching the edge of the table, and I would like it to be.
When things are being set up at your styled shoot, don't be afraid to give your own suggestions as well. It can be kind of hard, especially if it's your first or second time doing a styled shoot. You have like planners and florists and food people. Everyone's setting up things how they think it should be. But at the end of the day, you know how it's going to look in a photo. And if something's not going to work, you have to let everyone know why you need it done a little differently for the photo. So as you saw there, I was mentioning that I wanted the center plate done so that I had more table on each end while I took the photo.
Okay, I think it's good. I got angles and top down. Oh, actually, I got the angle this time. I don't know what changed. Was that you? Are you blocking? Yeah. It's like I can see now.
So there was a caterer part of this style shoot as well. So we're taking photos of different dishes that they can put together at weddings.
Including that one or not including that one?
Pretty much they're in the back currently making the food, and as it's finished, it's brought out and I take those shots.
Yeah, feel free to jump in whenever too. Hello, I'm John. I'll be photographing you today.
Nice to meet you, John. Taylor.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Micah, nice to meet you. So Taylor and Micah, get in my head. Are y'all just models or a real couple?
Real couple. Got
Perfect.
married 2 days ago.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, congrats y'all, that's awesome.
Running it back.
Yeah. Oh, I love the black on that. Oh, wow.
So the models showed up while I was still shooting the food. So I'm gonna finish up doing all the food shots and then we'll work on our models next. As you heard, our models are an actual couple and they actually just got married the weekend before this shoot. So it was actually really fun. It was like them having a second little wedding day type of shoot. So they were actually really in the mood for the shots, which was great.
Wow. Awesome. Do you want to get one shot there at least, or are you cool without having one? Perfect. Let me set up a light too, just so I have it ready. Taylor, I'm sorry. I knew I was trying my hardest. Let's have you all come over this way. We're gonna do some pictures with this tasty food. If I could get you all to stand kind of like right here in this angle, and then I'll bring over that plate for you. John. And then Micah too, most of the time you're gonna be on my right whenever y'all are together. So whenever you face each other, ring hand will face me. Awesome, so kind of just right in front of the table. Yep, come over to your right, Micah. And then Taylor, yeah, you'll be over on this side, yep. And a big thing for me too, a lot of how I like to shoot is I love it to be just candid. Y'all just have a fun time, act crazy together, like make it fun and silly. Just be careful of the dress. So I want to start out maybe with some shots of it just in your hands, close-ups of it, and then you all together. And mainly you'll be interacting with each other in the food. Think it's like your first meal after saying I do, basically. Bring it over just a little bit. Right there's perfect. Bring it down some. Point it towards me just a tad. Right there, perfect. Y'all look at each other. Oh my God, this is so tasty. Beautiful. Want to take a bite, feed it to each other. Oh yeah, so this is everything that you don't want. Could you pick it up for me again? Oh. Let me have you bring it back down. Just hold it kind of like you're about to pick it up, but turn it towards me a little so I can see it. Wrist down, over this way. Yep. There you go. Bring it up to his mouth again like he's about to eat it, but you don't have to actually eat it this time. Just keep eating it. Stuff his mouth. Yes, that's beautiful. I'm gonna get one more of those as well. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Yep, that should be good. That's perfect. Taylor, I love your ring. I love your ring so, yeah. I just thought, I was like, whoa. And let's go ahead, yeah, just hit it with the cheers. Beautiful. And then take a little bit of a sip. We're gonna do a cheers again, but do it real slow. This time I'm gonna get like a close-up. I'm gonna straighten your ring for you too. There we go. Beautiful. I love the smile too. Perfect. And then this time, let's do like a arm wraparound drink. Yep, go ahead for it. Hold each other, chest to chest. Switch your hand, Taylor. Yep. And you can bring her in nice and close. There it is. That's beautiful. Y'all just kind of have a moment together. Your 48 hours. Keep your hands where you are. Yeah, I kind of want to, let me see if I can take maybe a wider one. Y'all keep hanging out how you are. You look absolutely perfect. One kiss. Yeah. I lied, one more. And keep just hanging out and talking to each other. Y'all look absolutely amazing. More, go ahead and take another drink as well. Perfect. Let's get some pictures over by these cards here. Perfect. If you could just hold that bouquet just a little bit lower for me, that's perfect.
Down, like all the way down. Yeah, there you go.
Micah, bring a hand up by one of those cards. Yes. Stay right there. Let's swap bouquet just for one of those close-ups so I can get ring hand in there as well. Here's one more. Awesome. You can switch your bouquet back. Taylor, come here behind Micah. Feel free to stick your feet kind of under the dress a bit. Yeah, you can get nice and close to her. Yeah, that's beautiful. And y'all can just kind of look at the cards. I'm gonna... Yeah, actually, if y'all could for me, push back around the table just a tad so you're facing, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's perfect. Give her little sweet nothings in her ear while you're looking at it. Maybe gossiping about one of the guests. Beautiful. I'm gonna get one more. Y'all just look at each other. Awesome, perfect. Okay. I haven't gotten that stuff yet. Oh, from that angle, yeah. Yeah. Every time too, I'm like, let me take this. Oh my goodness. It's the worst feeling to like, especially when you've been expecting the wedding for like so long. And it's just like the absolute worst weather.
Y'all sound off in the comments if you've had those weddings where you booked the perfect couple. You're waiting for the wedding day because they're gorgeous and you're going to get great photos. It's at an amazing venue. And then it's the absolute worst weather and it just like rains and you get no good photos. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your story. Now we're moving over to our ceremony area. Obviously we don't have any guests, so we're going to be taking detailed shots of the ceremony area and also our couple there, kind of like if they were at a ceremony.
Jenna, can we not close them fully, but maybe just a little bit? That's good. Come a little bit more, Jenna. Right there. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Y'all, 2 steps towards me. Yeah, that's perfect. So where Taylor is perfect. And I can readjust this. Just a little something. So y'all hold each other tight. Taylor, you come more to Micah because she's more in the middle. Yeah, and y'all can be nice and chest to chest. That's beautiful.
So I brought out my softbox here just to add a little bit of extra light on them since they were backlit. As you can see, however, I'm not really exposing for the background and then lighting them up. I'm pretty much just adding a little extra fill light on them and then keeping it the way I would normally shoot. So it's still like a natural light look with a little extra light on them.
Go ahead and throw a kiss in there. One more for the gram. Micah, lay your head on his chest. Oh, nope, forehead to forehead. Y'all were doing it already. You were there. Yeah, that's beautiful. One more kiss for me. Keep your bouquet where it was. It's funny, I have a bad habit of not shooting vertical often. And so a lot of my second shooters will be like younger than me and they always shoot vertical. It's like, oh, they shoot. I'm like, oh yeah. So it like works because they fill in everything that I need. But let me see if I can get like a super wide and swap my lens out real quick. Yep, stay how y'all are, just looking at each other. You look beautiful.
I didn't use the 23 f4 too often on this shoot. While I love that lens, sometimes I just don't want to shoot that wide, but I do need it with me to have the option of getting wide shots. After finishing up with our couple in the ceremony area, I hit some shots of the ceremony area by itself and also the venue in the background. Gotta make sure you're getting details of everything while you move along. Yeah. Right there. And remember, we don't want to go around the stomach. That's maternity. We're not there yet.
Nope.
So you can
Definitely not.
come on the hips, you can come here over the top.
Hips or this? What do you think?
I personally like over the top. Just the biggest thing is to make it not look like you're.
Yeah.
There it is. That's beautiful.
So at this point in the day, I lost my audio recorder and I'm kind of sad about that. So bear with the audio. I'm sorry it's not great, but you should still be able to hear a little bit of what I'm talking about.
That's perfect. Go ahead and give her some sleep now.
May I look at them real quick? Whenever you get a chance?
Yes, jump in.
Okay, may I be use a bit?
And then the two of them in the trees. Good to go?
So one thing to always to remember to do at your style shoots is to get photos of your vendors working. This is great for them because they can use these photos as look at me doing work or something of that sort.
Veil on, I think it's good. Do you have hairspray on?
They're tracing horses. Almost like horses and horses.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that walking shot. How do you feel about groom carrying the bouquet?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, yeah, I'm a fan too. So you can hold that in your, I think that's your right hand. Yeah. I'm like, which hand? There it is. That's perfect. And then, yeah, you can hold your dress. Awesome. Y'all can start walking.
Cute. Alright, let me grab the dress. You good, John?
Come this way.
Good?
Let me get a
Okay.
couple more.
So generally at styled shoots, you're trying your hardest not to get the dress dirty. So that's why we did the shot where the groom was carrying the bouquet and the bride was carrying in her own dress. That's actually pretty typical at weddings as well. After we're done with that, we're moving on to some more detail shots. We have the cake set up and ready, so I go ahead and take those photos.
Okay, so my vision is just shooting like straight down with them about here.
That works. Is
Is
there?
that good?
I may expand on that as well, but
Oh yeah,
we'll,
for
we'll
sure.
start there.
For sure.
Oh my god, somebody called you my husband! Oh, how about that? That's fun, huh? Alright, I think you're good. I think that's the first time. Like other than at the wedding, but like,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a really
good.
good spot.
Oh my god, guys.
Y'all look at each other.
Now it's time to focus on some more couple portraits. There's a section our planner wanted us to take a photo of, so we're gonna set our couple up there and take our portraits in this section. after we finished up with our couple together, we're gonna move on to the bride by herself. Now, I was struggling with the lighting at this point because the sun kept poking through the clouds, so we end up moving to take some of those shots.
Yeah, and then some things you just really can't edit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always like this too. There's like the largest clouds, but they're like there.
We look so good.
No, not yet.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing the same thing, just out here.
Here it comes. Come on.
These detail shots are shots I would typically take on an actual wedding day. So I'm pretty much just going through my repertoire of poses and applying that to this style shoot. If you haven't seen my 10 favorite poses video, I'll link that up above. But let me know if you want me to make videos about bride and groom solo shots and the poses I typically do for those as well.
Turn fully to your side again. We're gonna get your hair so you can like full profile. Yeah. Oh. Actually, no, I like that. And then you'll have to look over your shoulder a bit.
Definitely got a couple shots.
Yeah. You can drop your bouquet down. Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, there? Really cute. Can we get some baby goats over here? Oh.
It's like distracting. And chin down just a tad too.
Sir, your wife seems to have gone missing. He's like, well, based on the surveillance video, there was a white unmarked van. He was like, my wife would never have gotten into an unmarked van.
Bring your ring hand like across the front. Yeah. I'm just gonna straighten your ring real quick.
Oh, I mean, there will be baby.
Bring that bouquet just over. It's gonna fill in just kind of this section here. Yeah, bring it down some more though. Right there's perfect. And it's always funny to me because like we do all this stuff and then the groom is like snap, snap, snap. Okay,
Yep, we're done.
great. No one cares about me. That's good. Let's head over to the front.
Okay.
Now that we're done with the bride solo shots, we move on to the groom solo shots. As you can see here, I'm taking a couple detail shots that I saw on my way. You never want to miss any details. And then we'll move right on to the groom himself. All the photos you see me taking here typically are what I take of a groom on an actual wedding day. I feel like I haven't gotten all the photos I want unless I get both solos of the couple.
Look down at your boot here for me. Adjusting your rings up right there for me. Point your ring. Almost like your hands like flat out, kind of like straight, like this. Yeah, while you're just, there you go.
Go ahead and unbutton your jacket and button it back up. Do that for me one more time. Yeah. That slight look at the camera was perfect. Act like you're adjusting your bow tie. Yep. Perfect. A little bit more of that for me.
Looking at you or away?
Kind of both. I love how you were giving the camera a little bit of love while you were doing it. Yeah. Keep your feet how they are. Let's step out of that cross and sit solid concrete. I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and let's get you back inside this.
All right.
After finishing up our couple portraits, they had some goats come out for the session. Some of our magazine editors were holding the goats, so we took some cute photos of those for them. So we're finalizing the shoot now with just a couple more shots and detail shots. There's a little sitting area here that they put together that they wanted in the magazine as well. So we got some pictures of the couple in that area also. I moved from some standing shots and also some sitting shots as well. And last but not least, we end off with our couple holding some goats. This was fun to do and some of my favorite shots from the session. We end off like this because this venue is a farm, so it fits the theme of the whole venue. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me on this style shoot. It was a fun day and getting it published was awesome. If you want to see more things like this, please let me know in the comments below. Share any tips you have about style shoots as well. And make sure to check out other of my full wedding day videos and shoots over here. And I'll catch you all next time.